Hello everyone again, and I have opened my Hordak. This was a little bit more tricky than I thought it was. It wasn't tricky, but I was just very scared about breaking him, as you really are with all these sort of figures. He's a great figure. Surprisingly, the cape rested on his little thorns there that he's got to hold the cape together really well. Like I was looking at the cape and I thought, oh dear, is that going to rip or anything? But it didn't. It stretched a tiny bit, but it doesn't look like it's straining too much or anything. I was very careful with the crossbow because these sorts of detailed things are very, very fragile, and you never want to touch the string, whatever you do, because if you touch the string, it will get loose, and it will look really bad. And you don't. I remember, especially with finely detailed, like Legolas from Lord of the Rings and stuff, with his bow, you never want to touch the strings too much or at all on their bow. And that's what happens. But he's very articulated. I don't like moving him around for the sake of the video too much, because I like to take very, very good care of my figures. Like, I posed Qui-Gon here in just one position and left him ever since I bought him, which was I think 2 years ago. He's been in that position for that long, and all I did was move his arms slightly to the front and hang his coat over, hang his cloak over like that. But he's excellent. I'm very glad I got him. I can see why, because a lot of people weren't interested in this Hordak because he's not the typical blue and dark Hordak. He's the grey and dark Hordak, and even though this one looks better, in my opinion, the blue one is more nostalgic for a lot of people, so I can understand why the blue one sold out much quicker than this one. This one still hasn't sold out as of this at the time of this video. I got this figure from Pop Culture, and I'm not disappointed at all. The only thing I would say is that this is not necessarily a bad thing, but his hands really grip onto the. I know that his hand is sort of supposed to grip that spot, but I don't really know how I'm going to display this figure because of his big giant staff thing, or magic sort of totem staff. That's what you call them. Thank you, Oblivion. That's what you call them, totem staffs or staves. So how's that? His cape is a nice little touch. I initially didn't think he came with a cape. I thought that he was capeless, but no, he came with a cape. It makes him look even better. So it does really suit him to have a cape because of his whole evil sort of collar that he has. He doesn't come with much else. Comes with the exclusive one. Came with an extra little creature. Apparently he has. I never really got into the She-Ra, or never really watched the She-Ra cartoons much, but apparently he has got this blue thing. But I don't really care. I'm glad I got a She-Ra exclusive one. And by the way, I think when next year next year, not too long, during, I think, autumn of Australia, the She-Ra exclusive will be shipped to my address. So yeah, that's might as well have a little. I don't have much here at the moment, but I've got a few figures. I'm honestly, when it comes to my review on the Masterverse, sort of not the new Eternia, but just the Masterverse artwork, I don't really like it that much. I don't know. It just looks a little bit too. It's hard to describe, but there's just something about it that I don't really like the artwork. The Skeletor looks alright. He doesn't look too bad. I'm glad, they got Mark Hamill to voice Skeletor and everything, but I like more the traditional sort of artwork that befits this sort of style of this sort of setting, because, it just looks out of place, the style for Masterverse. And that's why I didn't get that. I got a few other figures. I can't remember which ones. I got Evil Lyn. They've yet to be. They're at my dad's house. So I got Evil Lyn. I got the other Beast Man with the beard. I got. I think. I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, that's one last look at Hordak. I love his teeth. See, I love this one a lot better because of his expression. His face looks a lot more menacing than the traditional Hordak. He does look cool. He looks cool. And I was sort of afraid when I saw those marks on his chin. I'm quite sure that was actually meant to be there, so I looked closely and I could see the dent of where they're supposed to be. So he's apparently got marks on his chin. Hey, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you later. Bye.